big takeaways from these two games this past weekend. Definitely getting back on track for
Yeah.
you guys.
No, it was great. At home, when you can get 2 wins in the conference, that's huge. The way that we played against Parkside was great. And then Purdue Northwest, the first half got a little shaky. We were tied at halftime, but I think our third quarter we came out and we were ready to play. So it was fun. It was exciting. And then obviously with Michaela getting Player of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week too, it's just kind of icing on the top of the cake, which is kind of cool.
Not unfamiliar territory for
No.
her, but through a couple losses in the middle of the conference season, she wasn't quite there offensively. So what was it like to see her this past weekend to really turn it on again?
Yeah, I mean, you play against really two good teams again in our conference, and you got to be able to score points. Like, that's what I told my team. If you're open, shoot it, and you're ready to score. And it's getting her just a little bit more of attacking and driving a little bit to the basket and rolling to the basket a little bit, getting some easy baskets. I think it's to get going right away is huge. But yeah, then obviously when she gets going, you just kind of you feed her and you let her go. That's just with anybody on our team. They get hot, you go to them.
I think the story for both of those games was the first half a little slow start in both of them, kind of hanging out, and
Yep.
then you mentioned the third quarter you turned it on.
Yeah.
What was the difference in the third quarter and the second half this past weekend?
I I don't know. I wish I could say that it was a really inspirational speech at halftime, but I don't know if that was the case. I think just getting comfortable and figuring things out again, and just it helps having a couple more bodies. They stay fresher longer because we can sum a little bit deeper now again. Just having one or two people that are healed up, I mean, it makes the world of difference, and I think that was a big part of it. And knowing that, hey, we are fresh, and you just got to keep going. And when we came out in the third, especially on Saturday, it was just kind of like, oh, boom, all right, now we're back, and I was really happy with how we came out at halftime.
What did you think of what you guys were able to do defensively in both these games? Was there anything different, or did they also just get it done on that end of the floor, switching the screens and everything like that?
We don't usually switch too much up. I think the biggest thing was just everybody. We were really focusing on our transition defense. Has been kind of our struggle, I guess, all year. And so we were really focusing on that, knowing that both Parkside and Purdue Northwest, they want to score early and they want to score fast. And so that was kind of our focus for both games. And again, when you can kind of take that away, then okay, now they got to make a little bit of an adjustment to figure things out. Just our team, though, we're building still, and we're not exactly where we need to be, but we're right there. And these are two good wins that help us take another step in the right direction.
Tech again this weekend.
Yeah.
Just the one game on Saturday. Not a lot of travel for you guys. Fortunately, going on the road, you only have to drive an hour and a half. But going up against them again, they got the better of you here. What was your diagnosis of that game? Of what went wrong for you guys? Besides them shooting lights out.
They shot lights out. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of everything. I think we can improve again across the board, and we talked about it. We've been focusing on things and what we can get better at. I definitely think we've taken some strides here in the last couple of weeks in the right direction after that loss. It stinks that it was at home, and it stinks in front of a great crowd. But again, give credit to Tech. I mean, they did shoot lights out. We just got to be better on the defensive end now, and we got to make a little tweaks here and there. But offensively too, we got to get in attack mode again, which we didn't really do that first game. And it's gonna be back and forth. It's gonna be up and down. It's what it is between us and Tech. It's always a battle and it's always a fight. And I'm excited, and I hope we got a great crowd up there, just like we did here, where we can put on a better display of who we are and what we do.
What's the message to the team this week going into this game? Also knowing you only have 5 games left in the regular season. So, what's the message to the team heading into this final stretch here?
Yeah, I mean, this break that we had here where we don't play on Thursday and we have kind of a week to prepare, it's more of, okay, this is like the fourth quarter of any game. Like every part of the season, you kind of break it up into quarters for us or periods. And this is kind of the fourth quarter for us. We got 5 games left. We got to leave it all on the court. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what age you are. Like everybody's got to bring it. We're trying to make a big push here coming through. None of the games are going to be easy. It doesn't matter what their record is, because right now everybody's fighting, and in our conference everybody battles every single game. We gotta go in and we gotta be ready from the start. We can't have a slow start. we can't, you know, dig ourselves a hole and try and dig out of it. We got to be ready to go right as soon as that ball is tipped on Saturday.